New weapons, ammo types, traps, grenades, mines, some new quests, and even a deep, interesting, well-made crafting system. Add to that a bunch of brilliant tweaks and fixes and you got the Echo mod. The new weapons include a 40mm grenade launcher, a new submachine gun, spiked sledgehammer, and some evil thing called a piston spear that looks like it's been taken off some old rusty Soviet whaling ship. The crafting system is so impressive, well balanced, and fits perfectly into the game. You start with only 3 simple recipes and the rest you'll need to find from different people in the wasteland. To craft an item, you need the correct components, of course, and you'll also need a suitable tool, and I'm especially fond of this, you'll actually need sufficient skill. This gives you a great incentive to invest in otherwise ignored skills such as repair, outdoorsman, and traps. Yes, traps. You can now craft and set your own traps for the enemy to run into. There's even the very cool craftable spiked trap that does more and more damage the higher your trap skill is, up to a maximum of 40 damage. That may not sound like much, but you can place plenty of them. If that's not enough, you can build and set your own mines. You can also craft weapons, armor, drugs, ammo, food, explosives, and more. I'm especially fond of the homemade grenades and molotov cocktails, which I think fits perfectly into a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Previously the perk pyromaniac only worked with flamethrowers, but it now correctly adds damage to molotov cocktails and all of the new craftable incendiary ammo types. I mean, it's just beautiful. A mad scientist, pyromaniac, demolition expert using his own homemade contraptions to hunt down criminals, slavers, bad guys. Yeah, that's what I made with this mod, and I've never had this much fun with Fallout 2 before. I also think setting up traps and mines would work really well with your typical solo sniper build, and that's something I plan on doing for this channel as a live permadeath Iron Man stream. I think that's going to be really interesting, so keep an eye out for that if you're interested. I can't stress enough how much this incredible crafting system means for a world like that in Fallout 2, where scavenging and crafting would be essential. It adds a whole new layer of very rewarding discovery, looting, and skilling up. Just crafting my own first leather armor out of the gecko hides I'd hunted for myself was so much more rewarding than just buying it. Almost all existing weapons have been improved to make combat more realistic and interesting, and some weapons have even had specific changes made to them. For example, the double-barreled shotgun now has a nice little burst mode to fire both barrels at once. Bowsar is now what it should be, an extremely powerful single-shot anti-material rifle with its own new 50 caliber ammo type added to the game. All grenades have been made more powerful, and since you can now craft your own, they're also more readily available. Throwing in general has been buffed, with your throwing skill now affecting damage for all throwing weapons except grenades. Existing throwing weapons have been buffed and new weapons have been added to the game, such as the boomerang and a throwing axe. The mod also reduces loot in different ways. Ammo, stim packs and drugs will not be as plentiful, and some specific stashes of loot have been reduced. The mod makes your bartering skill really important, since prices will be heavily affected by it. Being unskilled in this is now very crippling, as you will get taken advantage of in all your trades. The general effect of the Echo mod is that you will have less money, but a really fun tweak is that you get more money from hides, so that early game hunting and trapping geckos and mole rats is very viable. The mod actually adds a bunch more stuff that I don't include in this video, so you should check out the full feature list in the description. And if you like this video, please subscribe for more classic RPG content and strange, weird, impossible, and interesting characters. All in all, I give the Echo mod the highest possible grade. It manages to be incredibly enriching to the game while still maintaining balance and being very lore friendly. So yeah, it's perfect. Check it out. Oh, well, hello, baby. The Talking Heads add-on adds animated portraits to over 160 NPCs in the game, and if you install talking heads that actually talk, you get voice acting for many of these.
I really don't think you have the intellectual capacity to understand my work, soldier. Let's just say that I can customize people or animals.
I was actually skeptical about this mod at first because if these things aren't done well, I think they do more harm than good. But this one is really, really well made.
Don't waste Mr. Salvatore's time. Don't give him any bullshit, or you'll answer to me.
Haven't seen you around before. What's your name, stranger? Actually, never mind. I don't want to know.
Where is the nearest vault? I guess that's Vault City.
Nearest vault? Gee, I don't know. Maybe you could ask the people in Vault City.
Fallout 2 is such a well-written game, and I think it's wonderful that these characters are brought to life in this way. Many of these are actually so good that I think they're better than the vanilla ones.
Yes. What is it you want? Come on, man, out with it.
For both of these mods, you'll need the Fallout 2 Restoration Project, and I think most of you guys already know about this, but if you're new to the Fallout 2 scene, the Restoration Project is a huge mod that you should always install first. It's just the holy grail of Fallout 2 modding. It fixes over 1,000 bugs, it adds a bunch of content, higher resolutions and better quality music. Yeah, always start with the Restoration Project. So, thank you guys for watching, I'll see you later.